what I have a hard time seeing is how someone can go back to the globe, even if you allow, the globe math to sneak back in and take over your mind. How do you allow that, knowing that everything we see, I mean, you don't have to look very closely actually to know that everything you see from NASA is fake. So I wonder how you get past that and go back to the globe after realizing that the Earth is flat. And he actually has a video clip of him on
no measurable curvature.
Right, and on that video, it's just a real brief video, but there's a clip of him on the Patricia Steere show of him, I'm Flat Earth and Other Hot Potatoes, saying, if I ever say that the Earth isn't flat, you'll know that they got to me, or something like that. And so it's like pretty far out.
So it could have been, compromised towards the end of something.
Well, at this point, we're trying to get into another human being's head, but who knows what people have motivations for doing whatever they do,
Right.
But I agree. It's hard to see this information and feel it, and know you're not spinning, and know there's no curvature, and then all of a sudden say, "Oh yeah, I'm on a globe again." That don't make any sense.
No. Once you go flat, you don't go back.
Right.
Unless you was never a flat earther to begin with, or unless you're doing it for somebody else,
Right.
So that you don't look bad.
Once you sincerely investigate this information and come to your own conclusions, I don't see how you can turn 180 degrees. That's just my opinion,
I don't either.
There's no way.
Tiger then has 37,000 subs, and he's not put a video out for over a year. So imagine how many subs he would have had if he continued making videos.
Well, I'm not saying I agree with this. There's some that speculate that he was kind of a set up kind of thing as a person.
What's it set up to kind of, go back to the globe, so then it would discredit the flat Earth.
Yeah,
so people would get their hopes up. And see how it was growing, and then boom, it goes back to the globe.
Especially when he was trying to draw the map, he was one of the first ones to seriously sit down and try to figure out the distances and everything. And then he got all frustrated and said, "I can't make this map work. I'm going back to the globe," whatever,
What the fuck is that guy doing here? He's crazy.
I can't make these airplane flights work, so it must be a ball spinning through space. Go.
Look, I'll pass you out a chair.
Yeah, no, I just don't really understand that, just because you can't draw a map for the flat Earth doesn't mean it's a spinning ball.
I'll be right back, y'all.
This means that stuff is located in different spots than what we've been told or believed.
Because we're going off of false information from the get-go. So,
right.
So it's going to be flawed from the get-go.
Right. Until somebody physically measures it mile by mile and documents it all and all that crap, we ain't going to have it. Like the main thing that I get stuck on, NASA could shut me up tomorrow. They just take a plane and start out for the tip of South America, fly straight across the South Pole and land in Africa.
Oh, but they can't do that because it's too cold there and it's like too dangerous, whatever.
Yeah, they even take me on the flight. I'll go on the flight if they want me to go.
Yeah.
Y'all just tell my story when I don't make it back.
So it's not dangerous flying in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
That's on the handlebar. That broke, bro. Man, since I put it on let go, somebody from the neighborhood seen it on there and came home and
I don't think that was our conversation.
Was that not part of what we were talking about? Like,
was it? I think Morky said she'd be right back, but I don't think she came back.
Morky might have a live mic and the other dude's just talking to somebody else, I guess.
I think so.
Okay. So, Robin, how long have you been off the ball, if you want to say?
About a year now.
Cool.
Yeah,
Was
it's
it-
been nice. It's been
was it-
difficult.
Yeah, it's not easy being one of the tiny minorities that think this way. You know,
That's right.
it is what it is. I mean, real is real. Truth is truth, whether anybody believes it or not, right?
Right.
A lie is a lie, even if everybody believes it, and truth is truth, even if nobody does.
Yeah, true. Well,
But yeah, what was the topic? I didn't mean to interrupt y'all's flow or anything.
not really. Well, so actually, someone could throw a topic out and we can just focus on that for a bit.
Okay, let's get a topic from the chat. What y'all want to hear us talk about? So he wants to pick Jamie and Robin's brain here, Morky's if she comes back. Vast infinite knowledge in these brains. Somebody ask a question.
Way BMX, but black goo.
Black goo. I know nothing about that. I've heard a few things about it. I saw ODD's video on it.
So you don't have vast infinite knowledge then?
No.
I have to
Don't know
look
anything
into it.
about black
People
goo.
have been talking about it lately.
Yeah, it seems to come up from time to time. I don't really know anything much about it. Coys wants to know how to convince your family that you're not mental. That's a good question. I'm still trying to do that to my family.
You can't convince anyone that you're not mental. Once they think you're mental, you're screwed. But you're fine. It's just from their perspective. It's okay. Just be cool with it and let it go. Move on to someone else who cares and who will appreciate you.
Once they give you that little patronizing, like pat on the head, like, okay, it's a flat earth, go on. You know, there's not much else you can do at that point. You know, if they don't even want to listen to the information or try to look at it for themselves, there's not much you can do. And what they think of you really is irrelevant at that point.
But then, realize that it's futile.
Right. You're barking up the wrong tree because they're not even going to allow, they're not going to take an unbiased look at the information. That's all people need to do is just unbiasedly look at it.
So you don't want to pull your eggs in one basket. You want to just focus on somebody else and then try and help them to wake up if possible.
Exactly.
Just cut your losses and move on.
To me, I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I just want them to open their mind and start thinking about it. Just, unbiasedly think about what we were taught and is it true? Can we prove any of it? And there's so much in the globe model that we can't prove. It's all unbelief because smart scientists figured it out. Well, did they? Where are they? Where's the curvature? Where's this massive ocean stuck in a ball?
So you got people believing in dark matter and the wormholes. Right. So that's what we're up against, basically.
Yeah, they believe in aliens and reptilians and all this crap, but they won't believe in
some flat earthers believe in reptilians as well.
Yeah.
But there's a diversion.
All that crap. Why can't you digest this information and process it and make your own decision? If you think I'm crazy, I'm crazy. Oh well. I just want to see some proof that we live on a ball. And right now, in 3 years almost, I haven't seen any.
Oh, but you're just arguing from incredulity, and
right.
You're just ignorant, and you won't accept the spherical Earth proofs.
Yeah, like the Globers have found that one little spot of curvature down there in Louisiana.
Black Pontchartrain.
So if that amount of curvature exists on that lake, then we're on about 1,000-mile ball, right?
Yeah, maybe not even that. It might be the size of Yeah, like
So
same
it's
with the Felix Baumgartner jump. You know, if it's
Oh,
showing that
yeah.
much curvature there,
New
then
Mexico takes up half the globe, bro.
I
And the
know.
Felix jump, if the Earth was spinning, Felix would have landed somewhere out in the Pacific too. It's another thing about that one. You know, if he jumped from
Yeah,
120,000 feet,
to be Pacific.
yeah, he'd land in the Pacific specifically.
Yeah.
But if a country boy like me that lives in the hills of Kentucky can figure out that a lot of this is bullshit, then I don't see why other people can't figure it out too. I mean, I was a truther before this. I was on to 9/11 pretty much after it happened because I didn't believe that planes could go through a building like a cartoon, you know, like Wile E. Coyote going through a wall. So since 9/11, I've been monitoring the situation, I guess is the way to put it, doing research.
Yeah. So, you know, when people say about how your eyes can deceive us and all that, well,
Right.
you know,